Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a general message. I'm going to use the Lace of Destiny Oracle deck. I'm going to do a general message for the collection. I'm just going to get started. Oh, I thought something flipped. No? All right. I'm going to kind of look at like your energy now and in the future and see what kind of a storyline we have coming out for the collective. Just a general reading. Wow, this is an interesting energy. Okay. All right, so this energy actually looks like, to me, like, look at this. You got boomerang. How did that fall out of my hand? Boomerang and letter. And then you have surfeit, which is like way too much of something, like just had enough of something. So I want to say that there's someone either communicating with you or someone that you've heard from. This is almost like someone that's come from your past here with the boomerang. There's karma associated with this, and that the umbrella is under this as well. So this is like a protection, karmic protection. There's some sort of karmic protection that you're engaging in here. And I want to say this is probably someone that you've, because of surefit, that's like, you've just, it's too much of this. So I don't know if somebody has been like sending you too many messages, if somebody has like come out of the woodwork, because it's also interesting because the Hermit also comes with that. I feel like, so, okay, if this isn't someone that you've heard from, it's someone that you're probably going to hear from. It feels very present though. So I kind of feel like if this is going to resonate strongly with you, you've heard from this person, and I want to say like you've heard enough from them. You're not interested in communicating to this person. Look at the energy on the other side, like in your future, like locked up, and look at the cards that come with it. This is like, you know, this can be like reconciling with people. I want to say that it's probably something to that nature. The Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords. This just feels like almost like hearing from this person is a headache. Gives you a lot of anxiety. You've got to lock this away. You've got a sense of protection. So I don't know if you even take some sort of precautions here. Like blocking, could be blocking involved with this. But yeah, I mean, this looks like someone from your past has come around here with the boomerang. And I don't know if this has happened a couple of times, but this looks like locking yourself up, or locking yourself up, but protecting yourself, putting yourself under lock and key so this person can't reach you. And the karmic umbrella, that also like success, chain, success, chain, umbrella, karma. This feels like you're protecting yourself from some sort of karma here. Like really protecting yourself. For some of you, I feel like too, like you're worried about this person maybe interfering even with like your own happy family life. It's interesting with judgment, like coming in with surfeit. So if this is almost like something that's tried to have life breathed back into it too many times. If it's not, maybe it's something that you've done. I don't know. Or you've tried to put life into something too many times. But this over here, this is like, well, it could be. I mean, it could go either way, honestly, like looking at the cards. It could be either you've tried to connect with someone or someone has tried to connect with you. And regardless, I just feel like there's an umbrella of karma surrounding this. And your energy in the future is like literally it's under lock and key. And trying to heal the anxiety even that this brings. Cups, the Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands. You know, there's a part of this energy too with this boomerang that kind of feels like somebody who, I'll show you all three cards that came out with it. It's the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. It kind of sort of feels like something that comes around again, like as an opportunity, planning towards happy, mutual feelings, like building on that. But this surfeit, it feels like to me, like it's just enough of that. It's just like enough of it. So if you've like been working on someone here, if you've been working on someone, or it's still coming out like that. If you've been trying to like connect with someone, or someone has tried over and over again to connect with you, like I just feel like there's something here that's closing off. Yeah, this you've been working on. So the way I said that though, it felt like spiritual work or something. Like I saw someone when I said that, like doing like Reiki healing. Yeah, this really looks like something that you're putting to rest. Actually, let's go over to the lock area. This lock. I want to say regardless if this is like you trying to connect with someone or someone trying to connect with you, that nobody's accessible now. It's just like that's over. This is locked up and it almost feels like the key's been thrown away. This, honestly, it looks like whatever's going on, I want to say behind closed doors. Like, that's what it looks like to me. Whatever's going on behind closed doors, it's trying to, there's a sense of trying to come to some sort of balance here. Look at these two cards. Look at the balance. Like, they're both showing up. This infinite balance, like coming into some sort of infinite balance. It's like some sort of realization. I want to say as well, because this is coming out in the same area where you have the Four of Swords, that there's some sort of like rejuvenation going on behind locked doors. There's a rejuvenation going on behind locked doors. Closing off, yeah, a period, a cycle here. This boomerang, like, I don't know, it almost feels like it's come around more than once or twice with surfeit. Like, being supported by the surfeit card is just, like, there's so much of something that it just becomes too much. Oh, see, okay, that's interesting. The Two of Swords. So there could be somebody's just not making a decision about something, or not seeing a path forward in some way. The Letter. Interesting. The Star. But look at how she's pouring out those 2 cups. She's pouring out those 2 cups and she's looking up. This has a real feeling here of someone sort of just like wiping the past away, pouring it out and going, yeah, I would say, like, it looks like you're going to be doing something here, or someone is, that's kind of behind closed doors, where it's managing, balancing energies, healing, yeah. It's interesting that with the Hermit is the King and Queen of Wands that's coming out too with the Letter. That is kind of giving me the feeling like these are 2 people that are maybe even too independent, too strong-willed. All right, this looks like, to me, I don't know which one. There's like almost like a cold energy that's being created here. There's a cold, but it's funny because it was almost like the energy that felt like was trying to be created, I would say, is warm. The energy that was trying to be created was warm, but this is cold now. The Queen of Swords is supported, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Wands is supported by the King of Swords. And then the King of Wands is supported by the 5 of Pentacles. So this feels almost like someone making kind of an executive decision here. Or just being logical. Just being completely and 100% logical. So that looks like the more feminine energy. If this is like something that's between a feminine and a masculine. I want to say you could even just look at those energies, like in terms of sending a letter, receiving a letter. Like one is receptive and one is active. So the feminine looks like it's taking on a very clinical viewpoint of a situation. But it's interesting because the King of Wands is the one that feels kind of left out in the cold here. So I'm wondering if this is the person that has been like trying to come around again. Why is the karmic umbrella here? The karmic umbrella. It's like the umbrella to me is protection. So somebody's protecting themselves, particularly right with the door that's locked up. I feel like too somebody's like protecting their energy. Oh, this is something that's closed. This karma is closed. So it feels a little bit like somebody has tried to open up a karmic door that shan't be opened again, right? Like the karma in the world. So someone has tried to open up a karmic door that shouldn't be opened, that can't be opened, actually. I don't think circumstances would allow this to be opened. Wow, look at this. With the Three of Cups, this Five of Swords. I just heard, like, I really don't have a choice about this. I have to do this. Yeah, this is someone from the past that gives you a headache. And it's kind of coming out like that, unless you're giving someone from your past a headache. But someone from your past who gives you a headache. And it's almost as if like a karmic door that's been attempted to be opened. But geez, like there's a lock, there's no key here. I'm actually going to go back into, oh my gosh. As I say that, this is like a do not pass, do not trespass, do not go in this direction. With the Four of Pentacles. This is locked up. This karmic path is now inaccessible, I just heard. I'm just going to keep the karmic umbrella out. I'm going to reshuffle this. This is interesting. So this is some sort of energy between like a king and queen of wands. Very independent, strong-willed. What's the energy? Let's look at the energy of this, the masculine, this King of Wands. And then the energy of the feminine, the Queen of Wands. Oh, interesting. So the masculine energy is pulling out these pyramids with stability. And then the feminine is pulling in like this tunnel energy. So the feminine actually feels like kind of like an underworld sort of energy. There could be some sort of spiritual work going on in this here. This ceiling in here has like a bit of, it looks like coding or matrix kind of energy. It's very below the surface. I'm kind of feeling like, because this would, to me, relate to like almost something that's not reachable. Something that you can't connect with. This masculine is working on stability, which is interesting because they have the Five of Pentacles, which is, you know, feeling lack, feeling disconnected as well. Nowadays, this interesting card at the bottom. Nowadays, so right now, passing time right now, communion. Like when in Rome, to me, is the chameleon, right? Dress as the Romans do nowadays. So in the present. So this is something, there's something in the past here that is not to be accessed. It's completely closed off. It's, this is a no-go zone. 100% a no-go zone. I've never actually seen it depicted so clearly before in cards. This karmic cycle is closed, like, and it's padlocked, it's chained. I want to say this, the masculine energy is working something here. I don't know. We could have a few women. I don't know. There's the Queen of Cups, then there's the Five of Wands, and then there's the Empress. So this is almost like the person I love, and then the person I'm committed to, or this is... yeah, I don't know. This is trying to even like perhaps bring love into... I'm wondering if this has something to do with this Ten of Cups. Because it's something that's attempting to be warm, which is interesting. Because the King of Wands does have that energy. but it is like the desert. There's no water in the desert. Stability in the heat and the dryness. I want to say that there's a conflict here in emotions. Now, the feminine energy has the Chariot, the Fool, and the Nine of Cups. So the feminine energy to me looks like they're going in a direction. Maybe this tunnel looks very dark, but if you can see it, it's hard to see. The very, very bottom is somebody is like exiting this tunnel, like coming out of a dark period and moving forward, following their own dreams and ideas. Fresh start, nothing from the past coming in with the fresh start, with the Fool, right? Which kind of makes sense. I feel like this might even be some sort of spiritual protection with the lock in the future. Oh, interesting. It's almost like going in one door and locking it up and going out the other door really quickly. You lock it up. You lock it all up. It's almost like making an escape. Do you see that tower? And then over here, this Eight of Wands, like going out the window. Like getting away from something. There's definitely, that does feel like, one of the questions I was kind of asking in my mind when I was shuffling that out for the lock card was, is this some type of spiritual protection that's going on? And I would say that it is, yes, that this is some type of spiritual protection. This is, my gosh, almost like avoiding a catastrophe. Avoiding a catastrophe. Making an emergency escape. But it doesn't feel like there's any sort of, you know, sometimes like readers can pick up, I think this person is stalking you, or I think, like, I'm not really getting that kind of energy. I'm just getting that, like, this has got the feeling of, what is that term? Let laying dogs rest. Like that. This cannot. Where's that Four of Pentacles? It was in here somewhere. But like that door with all the locks on it, and then having a door with a lock on it with different tarot decks is kind of a strong message there. That this is an energy that cannot ever be accessed again. It is final. It is closed. You can't pick it, or it can't be picked. If this is like from your perspective, and this is, yeah, there it is, right? Like, look at these. That's really insane. Like, to have both of those come out. Actually, I want to, I was going to stop. I want a bigger, I'm just going to use one of my teeny tiny decks here to clarify. Okay, so I'm just going to say, it looks like to me that the King of Wands energy, the masculine energy, is trying to conclude something. Trying to conclude something in their life. They might be trying to conclude something karmic in their life, because it's coming up here with this Empress, with the World. There's like a conclusion. The Two of Pentacles, though, is trying to find balance and stability. And then the Six of Swords. So there's something going on in this, whoever's like would resonate with the King of Wands. I feel like this person is trying to close something off karmically. They have to be really stealthy. They've got the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune as well with the Five of Wands. This person could be involved in some sort of a conflict at this time. And so the energy, I just feel like that this is a no-go zone. I feel like these are two people whose lives are going in very different directions. And I'm not sure, I'm still not sure. It could be either. Like, it could be someone that you reached out to. It could be somebody that reached out to you with the letter card. But it's just gotten to the point where it's just too much. Actually, it's funny. I was just about to say, this doesn't necessarily either have to be like a romantic thing. This could be something else. And as I said that, you got the Eight of Pentacles. But this is coming out, so the Queen of Wands. Wow, double Nine of Cups for the Queen of Wands. This person, so the Queen of Wands energy, with the Fool, they have the Four of Cups. I feel like they're not going to focus on anything. They're not going to allow themselves to be disenchanted, because that could be my disenchanted card. And following that with two Nine of Cups cards, this is really about moving towards one's happiness, one's own happiness here. That doesn't include, well, looks like from this, it doesn't include anyone else in that. Nine of Swords, Six of Cups. That's the, like, somebody from your past who really gives you a headache. It's too much to think about. Queen of Cups. Sorry, Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So yeah, this could be somebody who's trying to... Could even be someone who's trying to apologize for something. And it's just been like, I don't know. Somebody here, I think, has just heard too many apologies or tried too many times. Nowadays, I feel like this is like the focus. The Magician. That's like really be in the now. Be in the now, right? And that's really coming through already quite strongly with nothing from the past is coming through here. Nothing from the past is coming through. Be in the now. Oh, that was a very interesting reading. Yeah, I think, oh, this could be, I just heard, okay. For the extended, I'm going to do a he said, she said. I haven't done one of those on my channel in a long time, but there's kind of like the energy of that here. So I'm going to do that in the extended, a he said, she said. So whichever side you're on, yeah, pick your team and go over and see how that goes. So got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Tower, and the Page of Pentacles. There's definitely some sort of like painful endings that have gone on here that could have to do with family. Yeah. All right. So there you go. That's what I have for you, collective people. Gonna go do the extended, as I said. Thank you so much. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.